Hello, Entertainment Daily lovers. Good morning from my end. Welcome back. Okay, so let's do a quick one. There are several topics that we need to cover, like I said 2 days ago, but I just have not had the time to give you back to back. So we will just see what we can cover today. But I don't know, this might be a roundup for me on this VDM and King Michi, except something else comes up. We've already talked about Shei saying what she had to say, and then we already see that King Mitchy continues to post and stuffs like that. But there's something I want to talk about, the stunt that she and VDM pulled that has actually started a new crazy and very weird trend. And it is not okay. This is absolutely not okay. This is embarrassing. Let me check my sound and we will get right into. I will break this down and I want us to have an honest conversation. Please, if you will join me, I'm trying to see if we can do 20 or 30 minutes because I don't even want to waste time on this silly topic because I think this is just silly from the beginning through to the end. I don't even understand why adults will pull stunts like this. It is not okay. I repeat, it is not okay. The world is bleeding. Our continent is bleeding. Our country is bleeding. It is even worse for us as Nigerians. Okay, we have constant killings. We have constant politicians plotting and kidnapping, and you just name it. Okay, name it, and it is already happening in the nation. So I don't think that anybody or some group of people should be taking lightly what is going on in the nation. I don't think that okay, so let me quickly check the sound. That's good. Welcome. If you are just joining, please subscribe if you want to join our conversation. If you don't want to miss any live streams that we are doing here, if you don't want to miss any topic that is being discussed, and if there is a topic that you want us to really go in depth, let me know. You have to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you will not miss when we are here discussing that particular topic. Now, that being said, subscription here on YouTube is free. Now, if you want us to have a deep dive where we have special contents that we don't put generally to the public, you can join our channel membership. Okay, just a cup of coffee there and you're a member of our channel membership, where we can do a deep dive and such videos or live streams. Okay, which if you want to join the conversation, we can do it live like so, but then we have to restrict it to just channel members alone. So if you're not a channel member, you will not be able to view that content. So you can join our channel member while we do that. Now, let's get right into this conversation. I will start from where Michi pulled that stunt, a very silly stunt where she looked for trouble. You see, somebody like VDM and the likes of VDM are not people that you just go and start poking at. There are people that you will poke at and they will just look at you and ignore you and like, I don't have time for this silly person. But there are people that love pettiness, and you want to be petty, they would roll on the floor with you. Such people, you don't go poking at them and then coming out to pretend that you're the victim. So when I see people try to defend this lady that is now claiming that she's now being bullied, she's being hated, so and so percentage of Nigerians are hating and beefing on her, you must be a very silly child raised by a parent that was not paying attention to you at all. Now, I'm saying this because I am highly vexed as at what I see happening. Okay, we have youths, we have young minds on social media. Stupidity should not be applauded. Stupidity should not be encouraged. I can tell you that if Nigeria was a country that was working as at this point, every single damn person that has pulled a I am not alive stunt or I drank poison and I died should be in the detention of the police right now. We have our constitution, and you just don't come and start committing suicide. You just don't come out and try to unalive yourself and pretend that it's okay. It is not okay, because people's mental health is going to be affected. And when people start giving birth to stupid children that have no sense, that behave stupidly, this is what we see. When parents don't pay attention to their children and try to teach them, this is the nonsense we see. where you come out and you embarrass yourself and your entire generation and your whole family, all in the name of some coins that you get from social media. It is not okay. Okay, some people might be drinking, having the container of hypo or sniper properly washed and whatever they've done, or having a pack that they went to actually print out that those names on them, but the substance inside might not be the harmful substance inside. Coming to pull a silly stunt on social media, filming the whole process and posting it. How about those little children, little youths that are growing up that might not understand that that stunt you pulled, you really did not drink the harmful, consume the harmful substance, and they will go and consume harmful substance, maybe because they were scolded by their parents, maybe because they started engaging on early relationship that they should not have anything to do with, and then the next thing, bam, this is what we see. It is not okay. I repeat, it is not okay. First, it was the young lady, and if they had picked up that mitchy immediately, we would not see several people pulling up this stunt, because they would have known that, okay, they arrest Kimichi immediately. It is not okay. And then VDM took it even a step further by doing funeral and all of that. Do you people think really sit down and think that everything is a joke? This is not something to laugh about. It is not funny. Two wrongs do not make a right. Several videos, I've just been looking at videos back to back, back to back, back to back. People are making music, people are laughing, pulling these things, and even those that are not drinking it, just holding it for the camera to see that they have these things with them, and they talk nonsense. Everything is not a joke. Everything is not a joke. Imagine how the team, I don't, God, I beg, oh, God, I beg. Keep foolish people away from us. How do you end up being a foolish person and you surround yourself with complete foolish people also? I cannot understand. I can't comprehend. How? Imagine this bitch talking about, she's passed on, and you people come to so and so hospital to see her corpse, and like, you sat down writing an official statement saying that you've passed on, because you're too proud to come out and apologize for the nonsense that you did. How is this a joke? Why is she still free walking around and pretending that she is the victim? She and VDM should be picked up and asked to apologize for that nonsense, because when she did that rubbish, VDM should have made caricature out of course, yes, she came for him first, so nobody is going to dispute that. But the way he handled it is also nonsense. Moving further to go and start creating, when they bury me, you they lie down inside coffin. Everything a joke. Everything a play. This is how few people will continue with this behavior. And if it is not being addressed, they will end up regulating this social media thing so much in the nation that a lot of more people will go hungry. Social media has actually put food on a lot of people's tables. It has given people the opportunity to start with this social media content thing and then moving on to doing other things that they love doing and building a community that will patronize if it's a business. If it's a talent, they build a community that they can showcase this talent to. And in return, they earn something enough to put food on their tables. Why are some set of people out here trying to sabotage the whole thing? Now, when them ban the whole thing for another time, una go rest. Why should anybody even think that the way out is this type of stunt? And it's been how many days, and we're not hearing anything. We don't have people responsible for tackling issues like this in the nation. We don't. The lawlessness is on a different level. It is at its peak, where people are playing now with hypo, bleach, what's the other thing called? Sniper. These are highly dangerous substances that were not meant for consumption. Shouldn't even be placed close to your kitchen where you cook. And now people drink it like they're drinking water. And people are laughing. When people pull this type of stunt, do they not consider other people's mental health that is actually involved? Or people want to pretend that they don't understand, or it's just, I don't care. I'm looking at how the Mitchy is even going about. She keeps posting and she continues to blame every damn person. She continues to blame every single person. And will not accept that what she did was actually wrong. VDM own don't go do funeral based on waiting. This whole thing is very insensitive, and people are not even, the fact that people are laughing about it just makes me wonder. And to think that there are pressing issues in the nation that needs every person to pay attention and focus on, but instead, people are here forming a trend out of a nonsense situation. I'm just really, really, really thinking, what is going on? Hypo drinking is a trend now. You go on TikTok, the videos are everywhere. People are resharing to other social media platforms and they are laughing. Like it's nothing. It's no big deal. Nothing is happening. It is not okay. It is not okay. And if they don't use these two people as an example to correct this one, because why I'm really pissed off at both Michi and the very dark man, the both of them are two content creators that have a huge number of following on social media. And I can tell you that because of their type of content, even young people watches them, like very young. If a 13 years old or 12 years old has a phone that the parents don't monitor, trust me, that 12 years old or the 13 years old will be watching The Very Dark Man and Michi. How is it that nobody in their teams actually spoke about this and said, let's knock it off? And both of you pulled that stunt to the level that you people pulled that stunt to. Doing funeral for somebody that is living. You're not an actor. Even the actors When they have to play those parts, they don't joke about it. The movie industry, go and find out. When they have to play parts where they have to get into coffin, pretend they are dead, that's why you will see that there is a script. And every role has a name. If Kanayo is playing as a ritualist, he does not play as Kanayo, he plays as something else. If Chinwe Talagu is that chief in the village that is going to be using charms to kill somebody, he doesn't play as Chinwe Talagu in that movie. He bears another name. The role, every single character has a name in the movie, in the drama, in the whatever you want to call it. Calling upon death upon yourself, drinking harmful substance. Una understand life at all? Una understand life at all? Because at these people's age, these two should have common sense. Both VDM and Michi, I think both of them they're both 25 in age. I believe so. Both of them are above 25. You should have some common sense. These are things that some 18 years old won't even do. Because they will understand that that is them going too far. Do not wish nonsense upon yourself. It does not have anything to do with whether you believe religiously, traditionally, or whatnot. The world we live in is deeper than what you think. You might just think that you are talking and it's just a joke. But you don't know the power that your words carry. Mitchy kept repeating, depression is real, depression. When depression goes setting, you no go even know. You no go even know, say this is not depression. How many people don't go? Why is this? So what happened to those days where people can actually, sit down or stand face to face and banter with words? What happened to those days where you pull up and you think you want to insult somebody and the person will insult the hell out of you? And the back and forth will continue until somebody will win, because of course the people that are cheering you people will keep keeping records. For this level of nonsense pettiness was never involved. Bata self, people they exchange blow. For no be to go carry substance they drink, and you come out act like say nothing even happened. Continue the talk nonsense. As for video, I've not seen his video up until this moment. Since he did the funeral thing, I've not seen his video. And I heard the Mitch's mom came out and was talking that some people wished her child that your pikin will go drink poison, no be him wish himself death. So if you they carry your private part, they swear for yourself and your family and that child of yours. Who wish death upon your pikin? Now your pikin say you won't bring person downfall. You didn't see anything wrong. Come out, hold your pikin, pull her ear, say make she apologize. Your pikin do nonsense finish, go carry sniper drink, carry hypo drink, pretend say she don't me. You not talk anything. They even lied on your head that you fainted. When you go faint that faint, they no go know. No, na don't carry on a mouth talker. Your pikin and her team, na also you faint for Lagos and they rush you go hospital. Meanwhile, say your pikin don't buy for Abuja. They for morgue. You they put hand for your bekus, they swear for people. Who you they swear for? You they swear it, they return back to you. You know, past the fence of your house. Those curses you think that you were placing on the masses. You were not placing curses on the masses. You were placing the curse on yourself and that child of yours. God said, "Pikin wey don't give to you. Now your job to take care of that pikin and lead the pikin in the right way. If you no do am, anything wey happen to that pikin dey your head. Now from your hand, God go take ask for the blood of that pikin." You dey talk about people they wish your pikin to buy. Your pikin now drop official statement on her official page say she don't buy. Ah man. Shade Room from Africa 522. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. It still wouldn't have held water. Shade Room said she made that stunt to demonize VDM and seek more public sympathy and make VDM look like bully. VDM bullied her to being suicidal, and VDM was smart enough to play the game by replicating it. No, I disagree with you. That was not a smart move on VDM's side, and I will tell you why. When you have a brand like that he has built, at this level, you don't make caricature out of your brand. Don't let anybody manipulate and push you to display stupidity. That was not a smart move. Yes, you are right by saying she want. That was the end goal. She wanted it to look like, she wanted to make it look like VDM bullied her to do the and take it anywhere. Anybody can argue that VDM is one of the pettiest on social media in Nigeria. So for you to wake up one morning and choose him as the person you want to poke at, you must have prepared yourself. That's what everybody would generally expect. For you to wake up one morning and tell yourself that you see this video, now this one me, I won't find trouble. You suppose don't prepare your morale and everything because you go no. Say when you see stand they talk, VDM don't already they roll for ground. Before you go remove your clothes, VDM don't already they run naked. Do you understand? There are people that they don't care. You want to display stupidity, they will take it even further. So VDM shouldn't have, because of the number of people that follows him and because of how he built his brand. Totally different from how she built hers. Totally different. And there was enough evidence to prove that there was no comparison. Forget about the numbers. Forget about VDM having rattles and a lot of supporters following him. And leave it. Just leave all of those things and just focus on both of them as an individual with maybe no even following or no supporters. But let's look at the works of their hands and what they have done and what they are known for. VDM rolls differently from the Mitchy girl. The Mitchy girl is a girl that you can see that she's full of pride. And when she was telling that story, talking about, oh, I didn't have my dad in my life, and then my mother took me to jail to see him once, and then you people, you don't know that lifestyle. Didn't VDM also say his father abandoned them for his mother to raise? So if Michi was a reasonable and a nice person, a human being, shouldn't she understand where VDM is coming from more than other people? The answer is she should have. So whichever way, as a reasonable person trying to analyze this, there is no way anybody would have faulted VDM, even if she had drank that thing and joined her ancestors. It was not bully, it was him defending himself and his brand. coming out to poke at the money that somebody have in their NGO when you did not donate, it is not in your place to poke at that person. Do your job, let the person do their job. The money given to him was not given to him, according to VDM, by politicians. At least we know of 2 people that donated huge amount of money, and we've heard other people too that have said, I gave 1 million, I gave 500, I give this, I give that. It was given by well-meaning people from the nation. So her money and his money in their NGO, I'm talking about, is not the same. You know? So there is nothing she would have been able to do that would have made anybody to look at it from the angle that, oh, now VDM 9 bully this one. There have been other cases where people could have argued that, but not in the case of this Michi girl. From the way she talks, from the kind of writing she's writing, there is no defense. She kept digging herself deep into the hole. Hence, because people will look at, there are people that likes VDM so much and people that likes this Michi so much that they maybe emulate their lifestyle, maybe wearing this cowrie that VDM wears on his neck, wearing singlets like VDM. Maybe some people even want to now go and start making their hair like VDM. Some people want to go and start doing, fitness like VDM, to have six-pack muscles and things like that. Then on Mitch's own side, people will want to lay wig the way she's laying the wig until I say one jam her nose and any other thing that she does. You understand? Because of the love that they genuinely have for her. But coming back to VDM, knowing how he built his brand, he shouldn't have done this. Then taking it a step further to now run that funeral thing. You are actually messing with people's mental health. Anyhow you want to look at. Because some people no go to say na play you they play. Some people no go think and say, this thing na play. Then go just genuinely begin worry. And that's not even all. Whether you believe say God dey or you no believe say God dey, one thing where you no go fit argue where science sef don't prove now say you see this our mouth get power. You see the words where they come out from your mouth, it get power. Certain things where you dey do get power. In fact, even the trees and all of these things, if people understand life, some moves they way they no go they make. No invite waiting never know you come your side, all in the name of I dey play. I have another channel where I break all of this down, to a layman's understanding. The kind word where they come out for your mouth, they put out there, like Mitchy where they announce that she don't buy, they laugh. You think say when you joke and talk say, oh, I know I poor, oh, I buy. You think say your brain understand joke? Your brain understand joke, and she they continue to talk depression set, depression set. VDM now, oh, don't go enter inside box, inside coffin. What if somebody emulates somebody that truly, a youth that truly loves them and looks up to them as a role model? Or even if not be role model, they just like them, like their move, like their style, like how they do things. Tomorrow, once it happen, bang, 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 they don't go pull this the same stunt. Then they enter coffin, their own, they no come back, come out again. Now joke. Since the 2 of them drink hypo, check the number of amount of people that are doing hypo stunt now. It has skyrocketed. This not be the first time now. There was a guy, two of them. One passed on, one survived. One drank perfume, right? Yeah. One drank perfume, the other one drank this hypo. where he was filming it and showing it and turning it into the cup and drank, turned the second time, drank, and the next thing we saw in the car, people were hitting him and crying. That happened not too long before this girl, I believe she saw that video before Mitchy decided to pull that stunt. But did you notice that after those two people, their situation happened, it didn't turn into any trend? It didn't turn into any trend. But when Michi and VDM pulled this stunt now, Michi did what she did. VDM responded the way he responded, and I wished he had responded differently. Look at the amount of people that are now opening this thing and drinking and making jokes and singing and dancing and just doing anyhow. If this thing is not curbed early, people go begin drop dead like water. So then they follow their favorite trend. This no be trend. I always say this, when you create content or whatever you do, and you are blessed enough to raise a lot of following, thousands or millions of people are following you and watching you. Imagine all of those videos. How many videos VDM did? Addressing this situation. I think about 7. And all of those 7 videos, you could clearly see that they were all over a million views. One had hit 2 million, the other one 1.8, 1.9, 1.7, 1.6. This is not a good example. E get level where you go reach, you go know say certain nonsense, you no go dey do am again. No matter how somebody push you reach. So if you ask me, the right people in the nation should get the both of them to do a proper official video telling people how dangerous this stunt that the both of them pulled are, and they should never try it again. And no other person should copy it. As for the King Mitch, even announcing her fake death and things like that, I don't know why she's still even there where she still did the type nonsense. Because they're supposed to pick her up, first carry her go psychiatric hospital, go check whether her brain, whether she really don't decrease. But I tell you what, both of them, with the amount of following that VDM and Michi has, they need to pick both of them up, sit them down, and get the both of them to do a proper video apologizing to the nation and telling people not to ever put either hypo or sniper close to their mouth. May nobody they directly or indirectly, jokingly, they support that, the S word. Don't. It is never okay. No matter what in person try to push you reach, make that one no be your response. Make it no be your response, even as say you they play. Shade Room Shade Room for Africa said, so people will see it was content and emotional blackmail. I understand the point that you're trying to make, but it is not a good response. He was already winning, and we already know that the lady is no match. We've seen people that could battle, they can stand. If na mouth, if na ras, if na, then go fit battle video. We've seen him and such people battle. Not this child. This one wouldn't have been able to match. She wouldn't have. VDM was already winning. And no reasonable person would have said, now you come bully her. Now she go look for in trouble. She clearly looked for his trouble. And he responded the way he knows how to respond best. That's him. He has said it severally, and he has not changed. I'm really disappointed seeing the number of people that followed suit, thinking that this is okay to start playing games by putting such harmful substance in their mouth and laughing. You they drink nonsense, you they laugh. People don't consider whoever had them in the stomach for 9 months, dead or alive. You being dead, did you think it's going to make that woman that had you in the stomach for 9 months proud? Do you think it's going to make that father that struggled to put food on your table when you were late to raising you up proud? Do you think the brothers and sisters, aunties and uncle, family members you have, do you think they're going to be happy to hear that you are gone? The selfishness of humans is just getting out of hands by the day, and it is not okay. It is not. Anyways, I've been talking for 35 minutes. Like I said, there's so many stories to cover with the almost World War III that is almost loading and everything happening, bombing Iran, America, Israel, all of this, and so many other stories to cover. I just wanted to jump in here since we were running this story from when the whole thing started. I wanted to also address this, seeing this whole situation, the turn that this took. I just hope that the right thing will be done. But hearing that the mom of Michi came out and was also talking, I don't know anything they said the person they talk, but I just want to not say much uh, more than what I've already said until I see the video and confirming that the person that was saying all those things is indeed her biological mother. We go know what we go talk when that time reach. If you're just coming in, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. We've been live for 36 minutes, so you probably will have to watch from the beginning and drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you are watching the replay of this, please also, after listening, drop your thoughts in the comment section and let us talk. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, those that dropped their opinion, those that are also going to drop their thoughts later on. You're all welcome, and I'll see you all later. Okay, we have the live stream coming up next is gist about the content creator. So I'll see you all in about 5 or 10 minutes. Let's just log this out and then come back with the next topic that we will be tackling today.